Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to Peter Ray's Adventures. Welcome to the latest live stream 307. So, I've got a few little minor notes that I want to talk about. And topic tonight, what has happened the last few weeks, plus will it ever stop raining, and much more to talk about as well. It's not stopped raining for so long regarding car boots and getting places and stuff, and just talking about what's happened the last few weeks. And if you've got any questions, put them in the side chat. I've also got a coupon code at the top. I'll put it through if I can find the button on it. Let's have a look through. There we go. I'm okay. And then I'll see who we got in. Community code. There we go. Perfect. Amundo. And hopefully it should work. I put a coupon code, 20% off coupon, just to see if it'll help my store. There we go. Oh, to take that bit off down the bottom. But a loyal customer, because we're going to get 200 characters. Went over a bit. There we go. There we go. Put that there for a sec. And it should come up in a moment. You're right here. Coupon code. Use many on my items throughout my store. Coupon code. Coupon Pete20. Save my base shop. So we've got Pete WW's popped in. Welcome. And we've got Michelle's popped in as well. Bit of chocolate. And Monkey 50's popped in. Welcome. Damien says, hi, Damien. Rain, go away. Cometh another. Well, I had a look at the long-range forecast on accurate weather, because I looked at BBC.co.uk /weather, and it only gives about a week and a half, 2 weeks or so. And the accurate on there basically is all the way up to the end of possibly at the end of April. So I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? One of those things, like there is like car boots that have opened that I know people have gone to. I won't name who, but those ones are a little bit further away to my west of me. And also talking to Peter, sales unexpected, the same thing. He lives nearby, and same thing. And there's only certain mileage and amount of time I would want to travel, especially at silly o'clock in the morning after sleep. So let me know in the comments below how far you would travel to a car boot and how many miles you would go at really early in the morning, because especially like when it's raining and they say it's going to be on, and then sometimes it kind of isn't. But there is one that is on, but what I've seen of people's videos is crap. So, but hopefully soon the car boots will be on. So right, Pat's popped in. Welcome, Pat. Thanks for popping in. And Derek's popped in. Welcome, Derek. I'll talk about a bit later. PWW. Travel 40 miles. Yeah, you do travel quite a bit, because like it's very sparse up there in Scotland. But I'd say there's a local one right near me, as Pat knows, and that it's not been on boggy ground, and they've got plans over the next number of years to turn it into houses and all that sort of stuff. And there's other ones that don't start till May on Saturdays, and then there's a few others, but they've not been on. And you keep checking, it's like, oh, okay. Not that I'm getting FOMO as such. It's just nice to get out and rummage around, do a video, and see what's what. Be nice to get stuff, fair enough, but got to list stuff first. But it is what it is. Hi, John. Thanks for popping in. I like a cough. My usual one, which isn't open yet, is an 80-mile round. Jeez. So is that like 40 miles each, or Yeah, 80-mile round, yeah, for 40 miles each. Jeez. As I say, there's some that are quite far away. But it is what it is on that particular. But I'll go through that a little bit later on. Got any questions? Pop them in the side chat. Because there's one that's over an hour down in Andover. Then there's others like it's just what it is. But yeah, right. Last few weeks. So what do I want to talk about first? I've got some notes on here. Oh, firstly, I'll just talk about as a few people are in. Wait for a few more for the harder hitting topics. So I had to go to Specsavers, the local Specsavers, because I had an appointment back in when I had COVID about 4 weeks back, and I was like, I had to rearrange it twice, and I went yesterday, and I was actually lucky because obviously the didn't pay for the test, like eye test, and I paid £10 for like a health checkup for the eyes. I thought, shit, is glass gonna be expensive? Because um last time I could go every 2 years. Last time the eyes were slightly worse. Around the time before that, like 4 years ago, I was like, all right. So I paid a little bit more for glasses, but luckily, both eyes were slightly, were a bit better actually, more slightly. Anyway, I'd gone down and that, and they got a lot of discounts in the store. So it said if you pick one from the 49 range, it's free for their discounts. If you pay £69 glasses, then I think you pay like £10 or something, £10, £15. I didn't pay much. I think I paid like £25 in the end overall, which was good with all their discounts and stuff, because it would have been 101. So I was lucky at that. Anyway, so I picked up a nice pair of glasses with thicker sides here than this one. Keep me to spare. And like so I'll get them next Tuesday afternoon and then see them next Wednesday for a live. So that's the first thing. So glasses, because I use them for driving and seeing words and stuff, and for side chat here and gaming and stuff, and use them a little bit more than I do. But so that's the first thing. Glasses. I went and got myself a pair. So I have to go every 2 years for checkups. I'll get this out of the way. I went up to London town. If you have seen my playlist from the alternate in London near Leicester Square, basically I was trying to add up the videos. It's a difficult thing regarding to the other topic, for example. It's a difficult thing, whereas I've got a fair amount of different types of content, because I used to do, like back in the early days, I used to do like showing my gaming collections, toy collections, and a few other ones, and what sold on eBay and stuff. I did really well for a while, but I stopped it because people they're not needed after when COVID hit. Anyway, and I like to do like live streams, gaming lives, outside vlogs, music, reselling, and a few others. And it's like, in a way, I thought about 3 years ago splitting them, but I just didn't have the time. And then that time's passed, and time is an essence of for me. So I decided to keep it on one channel, and that's why basically back in 2000 and July 2019, I had 1,000 subs. Got 1,000 subs, and it took me about just over 2 years to get 1,000 subs, and then it's taken me all this time to get to 1.959, and it's dropped since I've done the other videos. It's dropped about 8 subs for varying reasons: spam content, YouTube chucking it out, or people don't want to sub because they do other content, or whatever. But it would be nice to get to 2K. I'm saying that for way over a year. Would be nice. It's kind of annoying in that particular way, but anyway. So my editing software Filmora is playing up. So that I actually have 3 other videos, little short clips from the concert, which I'm not going to upload to YouTube because of my sub rate. Basically, my subs have gone rocketing, literally gone. Nyeh. They were going like that, but they went nyeh straight away when I did the videos. I'm not going to upload those. I'm just going to keep them for myself. And the funny thing is, I'm going to a concert up at the Alexandra Palace next Saturday. Sorry, next Saturday. This Saturday, Saturday 25th. And I'm not sure because I would love to upload the videos to my YouTube channel as like individual, because apparently they played, because if you go on Setlist FM and type in whatever band and that, you can see their latest concerts and what songs they've done and the albums and that what songs are on the album. And they played 20 in Cardiff recently, as of yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. And I was like, I probably could get 16, but I'm not sure whether to just put them out as I did my En Shikari ones, or just put them into a one long, well, not long, longer video. It did well when I did one for Don Broco back in 2021. When I went to the Brixton Academy. That one did quite well. 234 views, whereas for me. But I don't know. I don't know realistically, because it's a different type of content where people literally get confused what I'm actually about. I'm about everything, adventures. That's what I'm about, everything. So there's everything for someone. I'm on this channel, like where I'm going out to parks, to museums, see stately homes, or I'm doing reselling content, day vlogs, Carboots, charity shops, live streams, gaming lives, music content, whatever. I've got Instagram, put loads of it on Instagram. And it's like, oh, I don't know. I say I had a problem with the editing software. So I was like, really crap, pretty much, on that. So it took me forever to upload these. I'm not going to do the other 3. But you got what you got. I'll see what happens and that. But I've got some other bits and pieces from Instagram that I put up. I will say hi to everyone in the chat in a bit. So, anyway, it was good because I went from Chessington North, so Chessington North to Waterloo, and then the underground from Waterloo to if I can remember rightly, Waterloo to Waterloo to Cross. 1 second, let me find it out there. Waterloo to Charing Cross. I could have gone to Charing Cross, but I didn't. I went to, in the end, Leicester Square Station, and it was about an 8-minute walk up there. I went to the pub, the Montague Pike, quite expensive, but and it got some videos and stuff of bits and pieces on my Instagram. But I really enjoyed myself. First, I saw Cody Frost, who was on The Voice a few years back. She's like a sort of like a gothic punk rock type with like proper red hair and all the rest of that. As everything unfolds, like heavy rock, metal type band, and female vocalist, and En Shikari, of course, the main there, and it was really good. And the annoying thing was when I'm coming back, because they ended the concert early. Well, they had like a curfew for the venue, so they I think about 10:30 or something. Anyway, plenty of time to get home, and I went from Leicester Square to Waterloo, and then Waterloo to to your west, because the Cheltenham branch finishes at 10 o'clock or something like that. But had a signal failure coming back at Wimbledon. I was like, bastard. And luckily, I didn't have to get off at Wimbledon. It was allowed through train. I was like, good. Like, I'm a little bit later. But when I go to Alexander Palace, I go from the Alexander Palace to on the bus right outside to Wood Green, then all the way down and eventually Waterloo, and then get the Your West train. But that's tighter for getting, because it's longer up North London. This was South London. Actually, no, just North London slightly. But no, I had a good time. And I say I would have uploaded 3 more videos, but my editing software was having a mare for the other last 2 days. I'm like, I couldn't be bothered. So I don't know what it's going to do when I edit a reselling video or whatever. But I'm not sure about the other videos yet from when I see Don Broco and Papa Roach. Oh, I can't wait. I'm not sure if I put it into one, pick a long video, or just what. I don't know. But that's that. That's the Up London done. I'll talk about it later. And I get new glasses next week because my longer vision is worse than my short vision. Hi, Bill's Moon. Thanks for popping in. Ian J. Anyone any questions, pop them in the side chat, whether it's reselling or non-reselling. Got Kathy's popped in. Welcome, welcome. Evening, Ali. CT2. Ali popped in. Richard popped in. Night's Life. Jilly's popped in there. No, I love it, and I didn't realise, but I popped on Instagram and I was looking through some of the videos. I was like, oh my days, because it was downstairs and upstairs. I didn't realise I would have gone upstairs to do the film. I didn't realise I'd not been to that venue before. But Danny Jones, Alton McFly, this legend, was there right at the top. Don't think you can see it on his Instagram now, but you could a few days ago see him right there up where Rao Reynolds, the singer and guitarist, one of the guitarists, he went right to the top. Literally, I thought he was going to stage dive off singing, singing like The Void Stares Back, cracking song. Anyway, yeah, I love it. Yeah. Considering the last few was last one was cancelled back in it was cancelled back in January, or was it December or January 2022 or something, when I was going to see Trivium and Heaven Shall Burn metal bands, and one from Trivium from US and Heaven Shall Burn from the Germany and that. Anyway, cancelled. And then I saw I was going to see another band. And anyway, there was a scheduled date for that. I couldn't go because of Hitchin. And then the other Hitchin one in December 2021 is another band that I couldn't go and see. So yeah, luckily could get to see his band. But I saw who do I see? Don Broco twice locally, beginning of last year. So it's on my YouTube channel. So nothing is better than going to a live concert. But as I say, I'll try and work out the video, because what I need to do, I'll talk about that more a little bit later, is the sub count and the I need to go through, because what I've done on my YouTube channel, which I'll go through now, on the playlists, I've actually gone through all playlists it's got more than one on there, and I've done like the date added newest, because you can see that better than, because you had all the old content first, when the newer content on that particular video first. But I need to do is go through my YouTube channel and just have a think. I ain't got much time to do it, but over the next few weeks, but I need to have a think of how I can rejuvenate a channel. It'd be like reselling in a way, whereas you all of a sudden your sales are crap. You get like made a $5 one day, and then the next day you make 100, and then you have no sale days for 2 days, and how can you rejuvenate that? Just my channel's going like that. But I don't know. I think it probably is the amount of content that I do, but it's less than what I did before, because all I realistically do is, other than YouTube Shorts, your snow video and Thunder, live streams for here, for reselling and that, and gaming lives, the reselling stuff, day vlogs, Carboots, charity shops, jumble sales, jumble trails, and all that. And when I go outside, do outside vlogs where I go to like museums, stately homes, parks, and all the rest of that. So there's a few little bits and pieces here and there, but I try and fit it all in one, which is not a good thing, I suppose. But I don't have the time to create another channel and trying to get. Because I thought about it 3 years ago, and even then, I just didn't have the time, and I was like, do I really want to? Because I didn't really want to try and get a load of videos over to that other channel and restart another channel and lose a lot of the subs over here for the other channel. So I don't know. It is what it is. But no, it was good because I went to Leicester Square, which is right near Chinatown, the British Museum, Oxford Street, and the Harry Potter there. Did I get a picture of Harry Potter? Yeah, there, Harry Potter. Oh. Come on. Yeah, the Harry Potter there, if you can see that. But yeah, it was nice because that's the Montague Pike, the Wetherspoons I went to. It was lovely and big, and the service in there was better than my local Wetherspoons. Actually, come to think of it, it was great. But I say I enjoyed myself and happily could go again to that venue because I've never been to the alternate venue. It was round the back and down about 4 flights of bleeding stairs, knacking my legs out. But the next day, like after the concert and the next day, my legs, top to bottom, were knackered. I couldn't walk properly. Right, a VCR just exploded on Derek. God, oh dear, dear, dear. Hopefully, it didn't explode near a window, smash a window. Obviously, smell of smoke. Jeez, luckily, you don't live on a busy road where like they think it's smoking the old Rasto, all the old Rastafarian, all that. Hi Lee, swapping in. Yeah, magic smoke. Yeah, sell the smoke. Bottle it up. Yeah, this is a smoke from a VCR. Someone to buy it, guarantee. A bit smelly. Fair enough, Derek. But if you've got any questions, put them in the side chat. And if you're a YouTuber, let me know how your YouTube is going and how are your subs increasing or decreasing. Because what I find is that with my YouTube channel, I'm losing more subs than I actually make. Because it doesn't matter what video I put out, I gain a few, lose a few. But sometimes that's to do with YouTube chucking out a load of spam accounts and people deleting their accounts or their second accounts I don't use and that. And other things, or they just want to leave, whatever. Don't leave. But yeah, let us know how it's going because I need to rejuvenate the channel. Because I try and use the good keywords and stuff, good titles, and thumbnails are average, but I do spend a bit of time on it. But it is what it is. I donated all my broken electricals to a school. They learn electronics on them by taking. Oh, that's good actually. Yeah, that's very good. That is. About the learning the electronics. Yeah, we used to do that at Nescott, at the local college, Northeast Surrey College of Technology, and we used to work because I did IT for 2 years. We used to work on Windows 96, and we used to take them apart, take all the CD drives out, take out all the belts and stuff, all the fans, and we have like half an hour to put them back in. group of us and do it because they couldn't afford too many of them, and then you would reinstall it. So yeah, it works pretty well. Um, yeah, definitely is. Yeah, because there's no point in throwing it away. Um, Question: anyone else had an increase of accepting offers and non-payers? Yeah, I've had a few this year. Whereas, as you say, you accept their offer. They give you an offer, you accept it. Think, okay, that's fine. A fiver off, that's fine. Had it for a while, and they don't pay for 2 or 3 days. You send them the invoices, and you have a polite moan. And then all you have to do in the end is just like um just like go on to their if they don't pay, just yeah, that's it. Not much more you can do. Really, just um just give like eBay a reason why you're um basically like gonna end it and relist it. Yeah, there's nothing much more you can do if they don't pay. It's a pain in the ass. I don't know why people do that. If you're gonna buy something, have it ready, your payment method, and pay, whether it be PayPal or your debit card on that. Oh, did I write my debit card down there? I debit card, YouTube glasses. Uh, oh yeah, eBay paying debit card. Let me write debit card down here. Yeah, yeah. There's not much you can do really, and just go onto it and go right. Okay, you haven't paid. Bye bye. Um, I lost 7 subs since Saturday. Yeah, I think eBay are culling the spam accounts. They do it so often. It's really annoying though, because I really shouldn't leg. It hasn't got to me for a long time. But the other day I was like, oh, okay. It's taken me since I reckon I was not well. I was 1,000 in July 2019. It's taken me 20, 21, 22, nearly 4 years, 3.5 years to gain another 1,000 subs. Why? I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm not looking for like a professional opinion, like a daily refinement or tech sport. They can get shoved. They can stuff it. I am just thinking, just like why. I want to hear why from the average man in the street, like from new legends in side chat. You probably won't know why anyway, but us YouTubers know roughly why YouTube sort of doesn't do well. Too many other content. For example, that you're doing, you need to niche down to certain content, or YouTube have been chucking subs off. But I'll gain a few in the next few days. Don't get me wrong. As soon as I do a reselling video, when that may be, don't know. But yeah, it's kind of annoying. But I know exactly what you mean, though, there, Richard. Yeah, it's really annoying. It does. It's like, but I say I shouldn't let it get to me. But just working hard, spend all those hours recording the video, editing, especially with the PC I've got. Oh, don't. When it works, it works. It tells you to. It's not. I'm not going to work today. Go away. Oh dear. I can understand that. Yeah, it happens like a lot. Um, Even myself, small fish. I don't think you become a big fish. Well, a bigger ish fish when you're up to about 5K subs, then 10, then whatever. Um, but yeah, it's just annoying. And then when you look at other people's videos, you're like, oh, okay, great. No, I shouldn't let it get to me, but it's the last few weeks. It's been up and down since I've had the C word, COVID, and that. But never mind. Um, Yeah. People don't pay, says Derek on his eBay story. Sells Phil and Grant round. What, 90s Phil and Grant? Yeah. Proper. All right. All right. Philip. Yeah. Yeah. And, yeah. And Peggy Mitchell. Get out of my pub. Love it. I actually record all the classic EastEnders, which are on, I think, drama. I'm up to about 2002, I think, or one or two, and it's like brilliant, better than the old new shit they got. Classic people in it. You can get a great sense of how it actually was many, many, many years ago. I know it's a soap opera and that, but yeah. Don't send Danny Dye around. Yeah. He used to be an hard man. No, he's a legend still, but yeah. Oh dear. I can't see it at peak WW, to be honest. No. I appreciate your comment, don't get me wrong. But I've been waiting for like 40 odd subs, 40, 50, 60 odd subs for the last year, literally over near a year and a half. I don't know how I can rejuvenate that to just go whoop, because sometimes a video just goes vroom. I've got a couple of videos doing okay, just going slightly up. One is on 26k, an instructional, informational video, but I'm hoping it is. And once I'm over 2k, it just keeps increasing. But YouTube is like eBay, whereas sometimes in that case, the more you work on the one sec, I thought put out. The more you work, or well, sometimes that case, the more you work on, like for example, the listings or the editing or your user face of that particular YouTube channel, like your picture you've got, they can see on all your keywords and your accounts you've got linked, people to see that, then usually it does well. But it's a fickle mistress, YouTube, to be honest. But I'm hopefully. Oh, was that? Oh, your Benidorm. Oh, right, right. Yeah, I was thinking of the one you did on the lift. That was pretty good, yeah. Let's have a look. Popular. Yeah, Benidorm. Yeah, people always like to see you going away. Yeah, your lift video did pretty well, I think. Oh no, it didn't. I thought it did better than what it was. 185. Okay. But Benidorm, yeah, it was good. People like to see. If you can keyword particular video, that then you're great. And there's a lot of things you can do on your YouTube channel as videos, shorts, lives, playlists. I've deleted a few playlists and put a new other playlists like annoying eBay customers, 5 things I like and dislike as a reseller. Some of these might be older videos, a few years ago. Reselling tips, for example, Vlogmas and stuff, and a few just tied up a little bit. When you get over a certain number of YouTube, I think it's 500 these days. It used to be 1,000. Community page where you can share texts, image polls, images, videos, and stuff. I do occasionally. And then put your channels who you subscribe to, about section, and then all your links, Ko-Fi, Facebook, eBay. I didn't even mention that. I forgot to mention that. I've got a down below Instagram, Facebook, message me on there if you want to. Ko-Fi page, buy me coffee, and my eBay store. Boom. Which have a coupon code on, so do go and have a look at that. And I know what you mean. It's weird what gets the views, because my best video is the quickly and testing the PS1 and PS2 controller tester. It's like 26k views. And one of the videos, I used to do a series called How Much sold for on eBay. So I used to when I did it sold for on eBay. So Pogs. I think I did Goosebumps and stuff, England stuff. So Pogs sold on eBay, number 14, and it got up to 1.6k views. Match Tax has got 5.5k. Weird. It's weird how the other day my VHS tape video, lots of VHS tapes are YOY, Vloggy Thing UK Resell, and it got some right idiots on it. But I was like, fine, give me more views. I was happy about that. I've done 1.1k video. I did delete 3 or 4 videos really early with crappy ones. 1.1k videos as such. At 1.95k subscribers, not great to be honest, but it's what it is. You can customize your channel, manage videos and stuff. So yeah, when you go into your home section, I've got videos. You can see my live now, subscriptions, popular videos, create playlists, YouTubers who follow, shorts, right down the bottom. So yeah, yeah, it is. It's the informational and instructional videos always do well. But I don't tend to do those so much these days. Warmed up. Yeah. Um. Well, let's have a look. I'll answer a question in a second, PWW. I've got a couple of bits more to go. People lose interest in things. They might be interested in reselling, then don't. So they unsub. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you can't tell to be honest, but you always try and work at it as much as your time allows. Richard said he's going more into the adventures and stealth and wild camping, but Saturday Night Live will still remain with a few bits of reselling and doing car boots. Oh. Oh, yes. With that particular Richard, let's go into your YouTube channel quickly. 1.41k subscribers to 543 videos. So what was the one you did? 192. Always we know reselling is going to do really well. And for some reason, videos on the rain, the snow, the thunder. Because I had a short video get 1.3k views for I woke up to this surprise snow. You know what I mean? Weird, isn't it? A YouTube short, but I understand about like you're going to different things. I don't know. Try and create playlists on your adventures, your wild camping, stealth, whatever you're gonna and that. If you're gonna go yourself or with JR and friends, and it's what I find as a small fish in the YouTube community is that you don't really want to be putting too much different types of content. You want to be doing it on fresh channels, which I didn't do, and there's no hope of me ever doing that particular because it take too long and all that. And yeah, say no more. But just work it out how you would like to do that, and just maybe mention that on a Saturday Night Live at some point if you haven't already mentioned it, or do a random live and say this channel will be a few bits reselling when I can. Still going to do car boots and charity shop hauls and stuff and live streams, Saturday Night Live, and then say, but there will be other content. Please do keep subscribed to see me going to the adventures with JR reselling or other people and camping it out and stuff. And but a lot of people will just go, oh, you know what, go away. Like when I do my outside vlogs, we go to parks and museums and stuff and other places, and people just don't like. Well, some people do. Some people love it. Don't get me wrong. And there's others. It's just like if you had a mainly reselling style channel, it's difficult to integrate other types of content in that's why 2 or 3 channels would be okay, but it's a time frame issue for that particular other channels. When say yourself, I think if you say you're still driving and you're doing other bits with your family and stuff, and you've got your other camping you're going to be doing, your car boots and your reselling. It takes time. Life does. That's what one of the figures do okay. I got picked up some, but I haven't a clue what they're called. Right. First thing I say is do send me the pictures, PWW, on Instagram or Facebook page, which links are in the description below. And I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can, because I know quite a bit about Warhammer. Used to play it quite a lot, and I still kept my knowledge up throughout. But yes, better if the figure has been painted, properly painted, and it's an older type figure, because there's newer editions of Warhammer, one coming I think this year or next year. But let me know on Facebook or Instagram, picture-wise, and I'll try and figure it out. Oh, the Bear Grylls, yeah, shitting in a bleeding trench and eating wherever he leaves or whatever he does. um. Whoa. Oh, same here, Rich. Same here. When I first started, I had concert videos quite a lot, and then I moved into a bit of reselling, and then I went to do like show my games and toys collections and stuff. I've always wanted to do just everything. That's why it's Peter Wray. Life is an adventure, which it is. I always find life's an adventure. You never know what's going to happen, so everything's on there. But I have niched down a little bit from varying other you used to do, from my early days. But yeah, it's good. That's how I do it. Now that's what your channel is about, like Knight's life. So your life is in whatever it may well contain. People that like it, fine, whatever, doesn't matter. It's your channel. You know what you want to put out. Just put the video out. Do your editing you do, and yeah, people watch it. They watch it. If they don't, they don't. Because you always know that 1 to 2 videos go do quite well. Okay, brilliant. On Facebook. Okay, brilliant. Yep. I'll try and message see the if when you send them through. But yeah, always interested in adventure. That's what I do. As such, not so much like the snow as such or whatever. I've done a few little ones, but not up mountains and that. But like local parks and museums, castles and stuff. Got a few areas to do when it starts raining. And that's the next topic, folks. Topic RAIN, car boot rain. Carboots. Let us know if you're a reseller. Have you been to any Carboots as of yet? Because here, especially down in the south, southeast, southwest, been raining on and off for long periods since like about January or such. And I looked to have a long forecast on Acura weather, ACCU weather, and for another about 3 or 4 weeks at least, during the week will be horrible, and the Sunday, because there's quite a lot of car boots that are on the grass that are cooled off for their ground or what's called boggy or slushy, especially my local, when it's like you walk on there and you go, whee, on the potholes and stuff like that. But, and as I mentioned earlier about other car boots, people will know, well, won't mention them, but some are too far away. You see people like Ricky Lee, and you've got Lucy's Car Boots, I think her name is, got a channel, and the old James Bolfines, who goes to varying car boots, and they are, a couple of them may be in driving distance, but most of them are too far west to travel in the morning. Like there's one that's over an hour away. I'm like, whoa, if you don't get anything, like to cover petrol, because you basically, the further you go, the more you got to try and cover petrol. That's what a lot of the Instagrammers do. Reselling Polly, you got Sarah Resells. They all go out. I'm just going to cover petrol, charity shops, and they usually do. I'm just like, whatever. If I don't, I don't. But yeah, it's a hard thing. It's just like if you got local um car boots and you think, oh, do I try another one? Because I want to try others. That's what I talked about with Pete, Sales Unexpected, about trying other car boots. Won't mention any names, but and because we both got into like a rut last year of just trying the same old ones time again. But yeah. Derek says, yeah, Sunday one has an indoor section, which is good. The Saturday is outside, so sometimes it's rained off. Yeah, it's annoying that particularly, because I think for me personally, yes, I would like to pick up some good items because I always got a point here to think, oh, here are this standard stuff, games, board, computer games, board games, Pokemon cards, Wii controllers, Warhammer books, DVDs, box sets, and that. I'm always trying to look outside the box, as well as pick up games and stuff that I know that I can sell for like £15, £20. I paid 50p to £1 or whatever. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that I will dismiss. Xbox 360 consoles, PS1s, if they're not getting decent games with. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Xbox Connects and stuff like that. And just what I call naked Wii's. Wii's that are just a Wii and not in a box. I picked up like Wii stuff at the last Jumble sale I went to. And basically, I only got that lot for these. Right here. And for these, got the Motion Plus here. Because the black one goes for more than the white. So here, it just plugs into the bottom. The Wii Motion Plus. I cleaned out all the battery compartments because they're scrumdiddlyumptious now. Because they had like a what's the word? Not rustic smell. Like, you know when you left something for years, like basically in scout huts. I used to work at a scout hut, like in the holiday club with looking after kids aged like 4 to 11, and it's all a musty smell. That's what needs had. And this one goes for okay money. Same with this one, and it's got that. And I'll put these two with them. So that's why I picked those up. But a lot of things I just leave these days. If I don't, because I'm trying to think out of the box, think for like stuff that I know of, and then learn up and go, okay. Oh, I think I've seen that on someone's channel, or I think, oh, I'll give that a go. It's only £1. It's all right. That's what I did at Wallplex, and that, and I gave it a go, and quite a lot of people locally went for them. I'm not seeing many since, but yeah, something that I didn't really know much about, but I picked it up anyway, and I thought, wow, that's really good money. I sold like about 20 plus of them in the past. I'll just put them back. Right, from there, put that there. Oh yeah, and the next car boots, yeah. And the thing is, with the car boots and stuff, and any source of opportunities outdoors that is always get rained off, is the fact is that, like, or even if you like don't want to wait in the rain, if it's going to really tip it down in a queue, like for a jumble sale or something, or if you don't drive, you know what I mean? That you got to think outside the box, sourcing wise. If you need to source, if you don't need to source, fair enough. You can just list. But at some point, you will need to source. And the fact is, like, you're sourcing items to resell online. And you think out of the box, where can I source online, or who's do I have a contact, or can I gain a contact through whatever it is, charity shop, or have you had a contact through a car boot you can phone up because you've got like a little, got their number, or like their little card where they got the numbers in and their logo and stuff. You can have a look at them, online, or go, right, can we get some deals going and that, and go down to a place. You know what I mean? It's like that sort of thing. But personally, if it rains, it rains. I just like the last year or so, like since basically 20, well, basically a year and a half. Like, well, yeah, about year and a half, possibly 2 years. I just thought, if it rains, it rains. Well, what can I do? I can always try and source elsewhere. But at the moment, I'm okay because I've got enough here to get on with. But it's that thing where the rain upsets the car boot season, and some car boot grounds don't recover from the rain. And they do not, and they think, oh, I can't run it for a month. They've got to really get the car boot up to scratch, because localized car boot that I go to, they've got, I completely forgot, because back in October, in October, Halloween week, before Halloween week and that, and they do fun fairs and that there. But I went past local town. I saw in a shop window that the Epsom Hook Road Arena Fun Park is there. It's J. Davis and Son Fun Fairs. It's running from 31st of March to the 16th of April. So you're missing the 2nd, maybe, to the 9th. And the 16th, possibly, because they'll do it at the back, but it says 1 till 9. Depends if the people who run the car boot and the security guards and that, and people like that, if they will like allow or be allowed to run the boot, because it finishes like 12ish, 1ish, the car boot, and it over people coming in, because a lot of people will be going there. For example, some of the YouTubers, Slothy Vlogs, if you heard of him, he'll be down there. Guarantee he always does fun fairs, and a few other people like fun fairs and that. He'll go because it's quite cheap for a wristband and that. But we shall see. I only can see week by week on the website. I tried to email him, but I got a bog standard email reply. I thought, oh, that's like rubbish. But that's the car boot rain done. I'm gonna get back into eBay in a sec. Let's have a look at the chat. Our closest indoor car is now Drive. I just reopened. I've been closed for 3 years. Oh wow. So I'm assuming you drive to the hour one. Not sure exactly where you live, but it's probably easier, because from where I am, if it's an hour, like, you got to go through built up areas, bit of country, then the M25, past that, and then country, and then a little bit built up, and then country, and then you can get to a field. Okay. All right. Challenge. There you go, Derek. Next car boot you go to, take 150, 200 pounds, spend it all, and report back. See what you get, and see if your stock levels, stock areas, actually support it. And some of those items got to be big and bulky. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hi Phil, thanks for popping in, mate. Didn't see you there. Musty, yeah. I couldn't think of the word. Brain's gone a bit frazzled. With Wiimote with Wii Motion Plus and Sleeve will sell with software, PIE Sports Resort. Yeah, I put it back in there. 1 sec. I think I still got it. Did I chuck it? Oh, I did. The Wii Sports Resort that I had, I couldn't see when I was doing the haul video in here the other week, But I noticed the other day in the light that literally it was unresurfaceable. Literally, it's more scratches than enough. And I put it into my Wii I've got for myself, and it didn't work. It just kept coming up unavailable, and disk. It kept going. "Nee." So it's really, it was. I couldn't even see any. Like, literally, it was so scratched. Which unfortunately, but yeah, I know what you mean. Put it with that. I'll check out a couple of listings. I haven't had that. Speak properly. Haven't had the Wii Motion Plus controllers for a while. I've got Beach Sports Resort, but any else? Has that just got it in there? Yeah. But yeah, it does help. Yeah, they'd still go okay in their own. Because I've got one of the controllers for my collection in my Wii stuff, which has a Wii Motion Plus built in. That's right. I can't remember if I've got. I'll have to have a look tomorrow because I may do a day vlog tomorrow. I'm not sure because I've got to go out. I was supposed to go out today, but it rained in the morning and then it was sunny afternoon. I just didn't have a gumption. Oh, not gumption. What's the word? I just didn't. Gosh, couldn't be bothered really. But if it doesn't rain like really badly tomorrow, I've got to walk out to sort some stuff out and then top the Oyster card up for Saturday because going up to the outside the Palace it costs a lot more. I'd rather do that and rather get a ticket. I can't be asked to be honest. So see how much I've got, and there's a local place. I take my Yodel parcels, Yodel, which was a Collect Plus, but Yodel, and I believe he does it in there. Rather than going slightly further away, and doing it at Premier, which is like a shop. So I've got Wii Sports Resort, but that's like crap anyway. Now, unfortunately, John, that absolutely went proper. I went, yeah, the other day, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, that disc went, the other day. Let's have a look down the chat. This is why it's important to keep a healthy death pile for at least 4 weekends worth of pickups, I reckon. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And to work out as well how many items you're going to list per week and work out how many items you need. Because you're always going to have items that are broken or things need testing and stuff. You putting off. Pretty much, yeah, just in case. Yeah, it's the same with, well, a little bit less, I suppose, for part-time resellers, of course, if you're working or whatever you're doing. Looking good. All right. Let's have a look at the weather that down here on Friday, because it's always different. Bradford Bulls. Oh, right, lucky you got Friday one. Yeah, there is a Wednesday one in May till September, but that's not on yet. Let's go into weather. My hometown, Friday. Raining again from 10 o'clock till 4 o'clock. And then Saturday it's going to rain from 11-ish. And then like literally when I get out of the venue it's going to pour down. Oh, that's what I need. It poured down when I was at Leicester Square. It took the piss that day. I was like, ugh. I literally got out of the venue, spitting. I was like, oh, great, it's just started. And I got absolutely drenched when just before I went into Leicester Square Underground station. Yeah, it's not looking great for the next few weeks, but never mind. I know, same to be honest, Kath, getting bored of it as well. In the summer, raining up here near Blackpool all week. Carboots got cancelled last weekend as the ground was too wet and it's on good draining ground. Oh god, how annoying! Yeah, it's like ones that are local, they're not great draining ground, especially my local one. It's horrible. I don't bother with Wii stuff anymore. Now, the only things that I bother with is the Wii controllers, Wii Motion Plus controllers, Wii controllers that have Motion Plus inbuilt, Um, and some games. Apart from that, not a lot. I loved the remaining two Wii Fit boards. They went down. Can't remember. Oh no, they didn't take them at a charity shop. So what they do? We don't have a tip shop, a local car tip. So um, so basically, a recycling centre. We don't have one, but they do keep items back, and they, if I remember rightly, they started a few years back. It goes to like people who buy stuff like house clearance people and stuff, and then they're flogging it down the car boots or wherever they do. But I don't have a tip shop. I've never seen one. Because I have old tellies out and stuff where they get money for it. From people contacts and stuff. Um, right. Uh, yeah, definitely is. Yeah, I sold one this year, but I wouldn't again. Right. So talked about the car boot. Went up to London. Glasses going next week. You'll see that. Oh, eBay reps. eBay reps. Oh, right. Basically, um, beginning of December 2022, my debit card didn't work. Basically, when you try and put the for a one-time payment, because I wanted to put my card on there and leave it on there. Because obviously you can pay it for selling items, and then it comes off your bill. And then when you've finished paying your bill, because I'm in a medium store, and you can that money's in the plus, and it comes into your account. But I wanted to pay it straight away, so I didn't have that issue. Anyway, and because the card worked way before, and I was like, okay. Literally, eBay reps have said this, that, and the other. Do this on this. I'm like, okay. Wait 24 hours, wait 40 hours, wait 72 hours. I'm like, oh, all right. Anyway, I found out like quite a few from December, just before Christmas, and then about middle of January. I missed out February and March. And then what happened was I'd phoned up. Wait, March. No, I phoned up about a week ago, just to see if it was still in the system about my card. Anyway, in the end, about 2 days ago, I managed to get through to an American lady because you never speak to anyone from like Ireland or UK or wherever it is. You know what I mean? And what has happened is because like because with debit, like you put all different information, you can't, it won't work. It's basically someone in some area of eBay, like the help, no, not the help team, but the people in the maintenance team, want to press a button on it and it'll work. I guarantee you, it's happened before. And the fact is that she said it's like um literally no way of getting it back. I was like, right. I kind of thought, is that correct or is that not correct? So I left it. And then I spoke to a bloke, he put me through to another lady. And then I spoke to another lady. She was rude as fuck. She was rude as fuck. She was telling me, oh, you're lying. You're lying. I'm like, I'm not lying. I put the phone down to her. I thought, no, I ain't having that. Put the phone down there. And then, yeah, the last person I spoke to basically said that basically you need to get a new card. There's nothing that we can do with regards getting your card. Basically, what I'm reading between the lines here, reinstated as such. So it's either wait till like the card's expired, get a new one, or potentially lose the card and get a new one from the bank. But yeah, it was a pain in the ass because I was paying the eBay fees, and I was like, I was trying to work it out. So I wanted to do it straight away, but they don't give you no clear answers. They're absolutely useless eBay reps. And the eBay team on Facebook for Business they can't deal with that side of things. So it was like, what's the point? All I know is someone from the maintenance team just press a button and it'll work. But it is what it is. But I know other cards work. Because that's tried and tested a while back. But it's just mine. It's been a pain. Even though I can use it elsewhere, banks find it elsewhere. Oh, let us know if you have problems with eBay reps. And do you find if you can speak to someone in like UK or Ireland or somewhere decent rather than some weird speaking American voice or someone you can't hear properly is really low, and that. But I was like, oh, great. And then in the end, after like months since beginning of December, they managed to fix it last night. Because I've been trying like, but basically I spoke to someone a week ago because it's been like about a month and a half after last week. So I needed to sort it out, and then it's been sort of about 3 or 4 people I spoke to, and then someone yesterday actually saw. I was like, wow. So all that time to sort it out, and it's working and that. But I was like, right, okay. So that particular issue with the card, sorted as such. Hi Neil, no rain here now, but it was raining earlier. Well, actually, I say that. Oh no, it's just dark. So issues, paying with things, but it's okay. It's okay, and that it's good. We're good now. Not with the reps; they're useless as anything. Oh dear, you be polite, but they literally, I could not believe this eBay rep was telling me I was lying to her. Oh, you're lying. You haven't done that. I have. You look at the my notes, how many times I phone people up. Yes. In the end, I put the phone down to her. So I said, well, don't lie to me. Or don't call me a liar, love. Literally, if you call me a liar, then I get you in trouble. And I thought, sod it. She's like, oh no, you're lying, still lying. I'm like, I'm not. Goodbye. Bang. Phone down there, phone up someone else. Anyway, that's disgusting behaviour. But the card is now sorted. Right. We're all good. As I say, I like to pay my fees straight away when they come in and get it done, or the day after, as such. But we're all good. We're all good. And but it's funny thing, like I could literally use it all the time if I need to pay on card for anything, because I didn't want to go down the route as I was saying of like that I'm literally like potentially losing my card. You know what I mean? And like literally phoning the bank up saying, I've lost my card. Can I have another one? And no, I didn't fancy going down that route. No. Plus, I needed to use my card up the outside the palace, especially when I want to get a beer, because most times you have to pay by card. But we're all good in that particular way. eBay reps, you're a pain in the beeping. Yeah, you're a pain. But it is what it is, because they just got like a bit of shit paper they have to read off. So that's that. Pain in the arse eBay reps. Glasses. Went up to London. Rain off for the Carboots. YouTube subs, talk a bit about YouTube subs dropping. Hopefully they'll pick up soon, because it's 1.958. Oh, great. Ha! How is that possible? Hello, someone who's unsubbed from my channel. Oh, my head's a scratches. Yes, well, I've got Derek. Oh, I'll tell you in a sec. I was like 1.959, 1.958. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, so I'm trying to write something down. I'm writing Lord of the Rings down. I got to talk to you a bit about that in a sec. Not for what it is, but for something I was doing earlier. Get rid of Richards there. There. Oh well, is what it is. Even 50 Joe, thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. Yes, I do. Um, um, well, it works sort of for me as such. What I've done with the bank account now I've got. Whoa, why does it do that? It just flashes on and off. Weird. No, bank account now I've got. I've set up another one in the account where to receive payments, for eBay, like when I sell stuff, can't come in that other account because I didn't want to go to my main one in there. So as I say, yeah, weird, but I know what you mean. So that's that. Oh, what I'm going to talk about now. So I'm not going to talk about any more about my reselling YouTube because it's just everyone's going wee sub wise. I don't know why. Trying to be positive, folks. But there will be more reselling content coming shortly, I hope. What we got next? I'll talk about Lord of the Rings. I was in CX earlier, and hi Ashley, thanks for popping, Ashley. Appreciate that. Talk about a bit about that in a second, Neil. Actually, no, do it now. Don't worry about subs. Quite a few. Yeah, I haven't like worried about it for a long time. I used to about 2-3 years ago, and got D down. But I just thinking, why? Been like a long time since I've nearly at 2K, over a year and a half, more than that. And so I just want to pop the 2K, and I'm fine. I should have been right by now, but it was harder back in my day for YouTube. Started when I was May 17. So anyway, yeah, that's weird though, Neil, because you're at worst. Have a look at your channel, Neil, because you do some great content. 1.15, and you can't live stream every week. I try and put a post on Instagram and Facebook about that, or do like a video to say I'm not going live and why I'm not going live. But yeah, you do some good content. I thought your content when you do your adverts and your music and that would do really well, get a lot more views than it would. But I suppose a lot of your people who watch it don't want to sub because they just want to watch adverts from May 1993, Channel 4. And that's it. I know I'm guilty of that, but obviously I'm sub to your channel, Neil. You know what I mean? But you do a good channel, but it is what it is. Anyhow, so I was in CX earlier. I popped to my local town. It was earlier. No, it was yesterday. Sorry, talking about earlier. What I'm talking about. I was in CX yesterday, and I was looking at Lord of the Rings Blu-ray DVD box set, which I think has like 1080p and better. Because the version that I've got is the version. Well, I've got all three, and they're basically the VHS copy just slapped onto DVD, the box down to DVD. But what I would like, is to have the extras because there's a lot of extras in there. And if I'm looking up the Amazon Lord of the Rings extended editions, because let me know if you've got the extended edition Blu-ray or DVD, because you can get the whole lot on DVD, every one, but you can get separate ones for Blu-ray. The Return of the King, Two Towers, and the first Lord of the Rings. Oh, let me know. Lord of the Rings and the trilogy, right? Oh, they can be a bright sod to get. 'Cause I was looking at the uh, to do I try to go back to there actually. Let's go back. There we go. because the Blu-ray motion picture there, you got 46.99 for Blu-ray, £18 for DVD. They're theatrical versions. I always wanted the extended edition because I'm always um a buff for those conditions. I was just thinking like earlier. I'm gonna ask that if if you've got the extended edition Lord of the Rings, forget the Hobbit. That was just we've got on DVD and that's it. Lord of the Rings, right? Extended editions. What one have you got? Is it on Blu-ray or DVD? Because I don't want to get one and the quality is crap. Like the one I've got, direct to the VHS to DVD. It's crap quality, but it's good sound. Crap quality though, because there is one here. But I'll just go Blu-ray for now. Let us know because there is one here as like limited edition one for 1/24. Wow, the Motion Trilogy Steelbook extended because I always like extended because like when you go through the Mines of Moria and you can when they see the Mithril and stuff and you got lots of other. Well, I love all that. Always like the history of it because you want the UK anyway. Because a lot of them are like US imports. But that's just me. I will try and have a look more if I can. Okay, that's what I wanted. Blu-ray and DVD. Extended editions. Let us know in side chat. The next thing I've got to talk about is my trying to not a new way of photographing and listing, but revisit how I photograph and list on eBay. Okay, no one's been chatting there. 22 watching, brilliant. We had about 30 on. A lot of people do watch back, which is great. Watching back, let me know in the comments below if you're watching back and what you like about the live and my videos on YouTube. Right, so I look down here. Hobbit, Lord of the Rings. Because you gotta be careful of that because like there is some with the 2001 literally steelbook. Like I had one, an extended edition, right? But it was literally like a VHS version. Well, it was actually re-extended. It's weird, but I saw one in Blu-ray. I should have got it, but I thought, do I? Don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's got one extended, but that's I'll have another look anyway. Let me know in the comments below or side chat. Right. So what we want to get onto now is the last bit of my topic. Hightown Belfast's popping in. Last bit of topic I've got, which my tea's got cold now, is the fact that basically I want to try and revisit how I list and photograph. So what I've been doing for a long while. No, wait. Firstly, what I was doing was photographing first, batch photographing like years ago, and then listing the items and getting them on straight away. But then what I was doing like 2 years ago, decided to get loads lists drafted, and then do a load of photographs later, and then go through that way. But I find like last year or so, it's taken me so long to draft up with varying things going on in life. And like last 2 months, I'm thinking it'd be much better if I first off know what items are actually good to go for the photographing, not need to be checked or anything like that. Just photograph straight away and get those done so I can actually either like literally batch photograph a load of items then particularly list some straight away, and then some of them I can put on the schedule, the listings. So basically, what I can do is get a few on at certain times, and then schedule a few, and then a few more. And I think personally, for me, it'd be a lot easier to batch photograph first, and then have them on the PC. Is when you can work through the listings, because I very rarely get time to sit down and do photographs. There was someone or something happening, like today, ramps in the front of our house, sorting that out again for my dad, and we need to get the wheelchair down, but it didn't work. Other things happening. It's like everything's in the process. So, right, Derek says there that take a load of photographs first, put the items away, make a note where it is for SKU, and then list when you can. This is how I work. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is a good way. What I will do, like thinking about, is taking loads of photographs. I batch photographing a load, because I'm a quite slow photographer, not fast myself. And then what I will do though is I'll put it in an area where I know it will go away for in my storage and SKU codes after, um because sometimes I like to look at the item before I when I list it after the photographs on the PC, and then I can see, for example, like this pen, have a look at it and go, okay, measurements for this, that, and the other. Yeah, and this one, yeah, I think it'd be work a lot better, and I'm gonna try as soon as I can, because so much stuff sitting around here. I want to get back out there again, to photograph. But I think personally, I think like it will give me the motivation and literally just give me a kick up the arse to just list more, because I think more photographs I've got, the more chance, and when I'm on the PC, more chance I've got. Oh, I've done a listing. I'll get that straight away onto eBay. Oh, I've got this listing done. I'll schedule it for so and so, and then schedule another one, and then another one, and then list that. Yeah, it'll be good. So that's another way of oh, I mean, working, that basically reorganizing how you work via efficient, be more efficient on eBay and reselling and such. It's the same sort of process really when you're going and buying stuff. You don't be hanging around looking up stuff when you miss out on items. You want to just go done. But that's what I've got to talk about. I'll talk about my eBay pain in the arse, eBay reps as such sods. Ban my card. My new glasses are getting next week. My YouTube subs are going way down. Lord of the Rings box sets. I want to get the extended editions at some point. When I went up to London on the weekend, I've got 3 videos I didn't upload, but my software is playing up, so I won't upload those. I may upload those at some point to Instagram. I may do. Carboot, it's been rained off for ages, and the way of listing and photographing to be more efficient. So, if you've got any questions, put them in the side chat. I'll be here another 5-10 minutes. Also, I've got a coupon code on my eBay store. I'll pop it in the side chat. You can have a look if you want to have a look through. It doesn't cost anything to have a look through. Oh, let's put that off there. Coupon code. There we go. I read Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. Ah, okay. Let's have a look. Town Bell. There we go. Right. I always try and pick up Lord of the Rings, the Hobbit books when I can, varied editions with Dusty. So what we got? Oh shit! Oh, where'd that go? What we got? We got first Lord of the Rings, Part 3, Return of the King book in a not a great condition. Then we've got a nice one. Oh, I'll get the duster out for that. I've been sat in here for ages. The modern classics, Lord of the Rings Part 2, Two Towers. Two Towers. I'm waiting on the Return of the King. I'm not found that yet because I think this one goes okay. If you have Return of the King, modern classics one. Then you've got this one, J.R.R. Tolkien, Lord of the Rings Part 2, The Two Towers. I need to get rid of the well, I pay for it actually. And that one, I'll do it now. That's one off. Next one. I've got it in my book. I put all my details in, what I paid for stuff and that. There we go. Pretty much all off. That's that one. It's quite a nice one actually. And then I've got this one. I'm waiting for like other parts to bundle these books. J.R.R. Tolkien, Lord of the Rings Part 1. I've always wanted my name in Elvish. Really weird. I've like a tattoo. My name in Elvish. I don't know why. I've always wanted. I wasn't sure. Literally like, because I did find like something vaguely similar. Tattoo. Yeah. Like you get your Lord of the Rings tattoos. Like some of the cast had my name in Elvish, but I cannot find right now what it was. But yeah, it's a weird thing. I always like the Elvish language. Oh, can you? Well, Google Translator. Translate. I haven't looked at it for ages because I got 3 tires. I would like to get that one. Oh. All right. I'll have a look at it at some point. Our translator. And then I've got the last one, Lord of the Rings, which is the Lord of the Rings. Don't know, it's first one. A big book that doesn't go for much. We get the bundles and stuff, but yeah, I was trying to find bundles of these particular ones. I'll put them back now. But it's one of those things that you see them. Don't buy books in British Heart Foundation, ripping bastards they are for like ripping you off. But normally the Carboots are okay, and you have to check the editions and check which ones you need. But yeah, anyway. Oh, don't. They're awful. They are. There's some good moments, but not really true to the story. I've read some of the books, like the Somebody like Harry Potter ones. Yeah, I like Lord of the Rings. They're amazing still. They're great, but better editions than I've got. But yeah, do you think retro game market will ever collapse like YouTube, like TY Beanie Babies did? Personally, no. The retro gaming market is as strong as it's ever as it ever is. Literally, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Games like, for example, PS2 games and now PlayStation 3 games, they're going up in value the older the console itself gets, because it came out in 2007, so 10, nearly 16 years ago. No, I don't think so. There's so much for it. I don't think it'll ever collapse. Realistically, well, the only way it would collapse, two reasons: the Earth will explode and blow up, like it wiped out dinosaurs, blow up this planet, or we'll have like a stock market crash, like the Wall Street crash, and the one like the early 20s in America, or the 2008 UK collapse economy wise. But no, I still think retro game markets are the bomb. They will still carry on forever. Hi Philip, thanks for popping in. Philip T. Okay, right. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to end the live stream. We're going an hour and 32 minutes. Thanks everyone for popping in. Much appreciate it. And keep subbing to my channel. If you haven't subbed, then please do consider to subscribe to my channel, Pete Wray's Adventures. And I'll try and get a reselling related video out as soon as I can. And I'll speak to you soon. Take care. See ya, folks.